Hello everybody, Turbo here, and welcome to the first round of the ATBA. Very excited to be back with this again. And we start off against actually a team that's very reminiscent. Because this team has Annihilate and Heatran, two of the Pokemon I had last season. So I do kind of know my way around these Pokemon, but also know that they can be very threatening. He also has, we're facing Lupin by the way, the Spike Moth Thieves. He also has a Crocodile, a Gardevoir, a Bellibolt, a Quagsire, a Noivern, a Glastrier, a Heracross, and an Overquill. His Terra Captains being Bellibolt with Electric, Bug, and Flying, and Overquill with Poison, Water, and Grass. A Water-type Overquill could kind of throw a wrench into my plans, but overall, I have a pretty good matchup here, and that's for one specific reason. If you look at his team, his speed tiers are all kinds of skewed. He has a bunch of 90 speed Pokemon, up to 92 for Crocodile, and then makes the jump to Noivern, which I can really easily build for in my team, because a lot of my Pokemon can outspeed Crocodile with not that much investment. And that's kind of what I built this whole team off. Starting with actually Romina, my Comfrey. You'll notice a trend in all of these. If you've been following my channel recently, you know I've been kind of addicted to a certain DLC. Romina is here, Comfrey, with something that's kind of contradictory to what I said. I said Comfrey never needs speed because Triage is broken. And that's exactly why the set you see here before you is the way it is. I am 192 speed with a timid nature, which allowed me to outspeed Crocodile. And I have Natural Cure for one specific reason. His way around this is Flashfire Heatran. Flashfire Heatran would mean no Flame Body, and Heatran also really has to fear a lot of the other threats on my team, like Araquanid and Garchomp. Plus it has to... The thing is, I feel like it will be Flashfire because I also have Skeledirge. I didn't bring it this week, but I have Skeledirge. But Heatran is one of the only ways to get around Comfrey, the other being Gardevoir. A Calm Mind Trace Gardevoir could trace my Triage, Calm Mind up, and then Psyshock me to kill, and then Draining Kiss is a big problem for my team. The only real thing I would have to counter it would be Iron Crown, which doesn't like taking a Mystical Fire. Like, he could easily just run like Psyshock, Draining Kiss, Mystical Power, Calm Mind. And if he's Calm Mind up enough, I can't break it with Iron Crown. Garchomp would lose because priority Draining Kiss. And I feel like that's a very likely thing he could do here, is just copy my Comfrey with his Gardevoir. So I went with Natural Cure instead, and went with enough speed so that I outspeed Crocodile anyway. The thought being that Noivern doesn't really want to be on me in any case. So Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Giga Drain, Terra Blast, Fire, specifically because if he's not Flash Fire, it hits Heatran, and it also hits Heracross and Glastrier. Of course, I probably want to Draining Kiss Heracross, but Glastrier I would like to get a Terra Fire, Terra Blast off on. Plus it just makes me resist like Steel moves, which is something that's pretty nice against his team. Same with like, I won't be super effective by Overquill clicking a poison move. Second off, we have the first time I'm actually using this mon, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I've used it at all before, but Iron Crown. Iron Crown is very good in this matchup, just the way it's intended. Of course, it does hit that same speed stat of 312 to outspeed the Crocodile. And I put 124 into special attack, which is for a very specific reason. And that is to get my booster energy into speed instead of special attack. This way I get a speed boost and outspeed basically his entire team outside of Scarf Noivern, which is a commitment because Triage is a thing that Comfrey does run. So I don't expect Scarf Noivern to be here at all. And I get a speed boost, I can Calm Mind up with it, and I have Tachyon Cutter, Focus Blast, and Psychic. All just kind of hit like a truck, and there's not much that he can switch in. He can switch in Special Defensive Heatran and probably live one Focus Blast, but then again with Chip, that's really great. My whole team is kind of just designed to chip for one mon specifically. Psychic is really good against an Annihilate and a Heracross. Quagsire probably wants to run Water Absorb against me because, spoiler alert, I did bring Araquanid, which, yeah. But even then, if it's running Water Absorb, it can't run Unaware, which means I can command up on it. And like, if I get enough, like, I think +3. If I get +3, I can kill it with a Psychic. That could be really, really key, but I don't know if he will let me get to +3. And then again, Focus Blast missing is always an option. The mon I'm actually building this all for is Bale, which I hope people will be screaming "Curse you, Bale," because yeah. Choice Scarf Garchomp, outsped only by Choice Scarf Noivern, hitting that 312 speed once again, because again, that Noivern is the only thing that could realistically outspeed me. It's not gonna run Scarf, so a Scarf on this, a booster energy on Velana, on Iron Crown. It's just really hard for him to deal with this speed there. And I have Earthquake, Outrage, Stone Axe, and Facade. The first two, of course, being really good stab. I can potentially click late game to just, like, sweep. Stone Edge is here specifically, I believe, for Glacier. Also one thing it could... I don't exactly remember. I think it was just because it's good. I was thinking also about clicking Shadow Claw because it hits Annihilate, it hits Gardevoir. But overall, I feel like Earthquake is often just better. I do have to watch out for Air Balloons. And then Facade is here specifically, say I outrage into a Heatran, and he does have Flame Body. I have an option to still click later in. I can switch out and switch back in and have Facade as a really, really strong option. Burned, of course, that doubles in power, so it kind of just neutralizes it. Then Sanisex comes in with a very interesting set, because this first round I'm just not running Prankster. I'm running Defiant, because he has both Overquill and Crocodile, which are both Intimidate users. So the idea I have is, right, I have an Adrenaline Orb, which makes me gain speed when I get a stat lowered. I get Intimidated, I get an attack raise. So I basically just D-dance up on this, and then I have U-Turn, Acrobatics, Brick Break, and Grass Knot. Which Grass Knot is specifically here because it kills Quagsire. Like, even, like, physically defensive Quagsire, which, you know, if he sees Brick Break, if he sees Acrobatics, he might not suspect Grass Knot. Grass Knot will just kill this. Kill that Quagsire. And just in general be very good. Acrobatics, once I get Intimidated, hits very well against Annihilate. Brick Break hits the Heatran and the Crocodile. And Glacier, and then I also have U-Turn here. U-Turn is just good for positioning, which also incidentally is my only form of position, which is kind of a point I'm lacking in. I really wish I had more in that regard, but you know how it is. Then, Lilligant, again, 312 speed. The Divine Beast Dancing Lilligant is here. With Wildlands Hustle, I'm trying to counteract the Hustle a little bit by bringing Wildlands. But this is such a cool set, because I've looked at his team, his answers to this, right? Because Noivern has to fear Ice Spinner, Heatran has to fear Close Combat, Annihilate has to fear Victory Dance, kind of. The only real answers he has to this are Annihilate, Heracross, and Overquill. And I brought a very special move. I am Victory Dance, Leaf Blade, Close Combat, and Trainment. I can give my opponents Hustle, which on a Pokemon like Overquill or Heracross, who uses moves with less than ideal accuracy, let's just say, Mega Horn and Gunshot. If I lower that accuracy, that could be incredible. You know, it's just so fire. Besides that, this is just an incredibly strong Pokemon. Again, at +1, if I get a Victory Dance off, which a lot of cases, I can just get a victory dance off because he has to fear my moves. If I get a victory dance off, I'm faster than everything. And I one-shot a lot of things. Like, so many things just die in one shot. I think the only ones that don't are Overquill because it intimidates me. Heracross because it's resistant. Probably Annihilate will live one, but then again, it has to fear me victory dancing up. And I feel like Belly Bolt. If Belly Bolt is like Terra Bug or Flying, that could probably live a hit. Maybe even normally. But then again, Belly Bolt can't really do much back to me, so I can victory dance up on it again. And at +2, like, nothing is living. Like, this thing is just a beast. Like, I've done the damage calcs beforehand. Like, 2 days ago, I went through all the damage calcs. And this is actually insane calcing with this. And then last, speaking of insane calcing with this, we have Terra Water Araquanid with the Choice Band, with the Water Bubble, with the Liquidation. I mean, can't really go wrong with the classics, right? This forces him to bring Water Absorb Quagsire, basically. Because beyond that, he has no switch-ins. And I mean that. Because Noivern, right? No, you would think Noivern is a switch-in. Let me just grab the calcs here for you. Noivern takes 58 to 69 from Liquidation. And then does, like, the same amount back, basically. So if he switches in on me, I can literally just stay in on it. Liquidation is here again to just do insane damage to his team, so that eventually, like, Garchomp can just come in and sweep. And that speed there is just so nice against... Because this is the only Pokemon that doesn't clear the bar. I gave it 40 speedy fees, just in case he speed creeps my Araquanid with like his Belly Bolt or his Quagsire. I will always stay faster than that. And then the rest just in attack and HP. And I brought Poison Jab, Trailblaze, and Lunge just in the back as coverage. Lunge could be kind of nice because it lowers attack, so I could potentially like nerf a Glacier with it or a Heracross. Or even a Terra Water Overquill, which is something that's a genuine threat. I feel like Overquill, if it's defensive and it's Terra Water, I just have a hard time with. I need to rely on my Lilligant because, or my Comfey, because my Thunderous did not have any electric coverage. Trailblaze is nice if I hit it against Quagsire. Poison Jab is nice if I hit it against Gardevoir. Most of the time I'm just gonna click Liquidation. Like, Terra Water, Choice Band, Water Bubble, Liquidation just has so little switch-ins. Like, it's actually... Hold up, actually I didn't take Terra Water. Terra Water Liquidation against Noivern does actually 78 to 92%. That's just kind of a silly calc. And then again, Draco and Hurricane I resist with my Iron Crown, so I can potentially bring that in, just comment up on it, and just sweep him from there. All my Pokemon here are very, very offensive, and it shows. Like, I have a very offensive draft, and the idea is just getting stuff ready for one Pokemon to sweep it all. And it's a cool team. I'm really happy with my team. And I'm really hoping that I can pull off the entrainment, because it's very 50-50. Either I pull it off and I pop off, or I pull it off and he gets lucky and he just gets an attack boost, you know? It could go both ways. So I guess with that, I'll see you in the battle. Alright, and here we are. There is an Annihilate. There is no... Okay, interesting. There's like, okay, so the things I was scared of were like Overquill and Noivern and Heracross, but none of them came. So I'm kind of just thinking, what if I just lead this? I have Grass Knot on Sanasax if I need it. And like I said, if he's water absorbed, that means he can't be unaware. And I feel like he kind of has to be unaware to deal with my Iron Crown. So it's either gonna be like that. Okay, what I'm expecting as a lead here is Annihilate. Which, to be fair, hindering that would not be a bad thing. But we'll just see here. I feel like the Gardevoir is definitely here specifically to catch my incredible lead for us. This was not a Terra, right? This is not a Terra. So I will just victory that, even if this is unaware. This is a great, like, this is probably the best lead for me. I feel like he goes Glacier here. Alright, I'm gonna set Lilligant to be +1 in attack, defense, and whatever. Yeah, he has to switch here. He does go Heatran. That's a... you are just Choppleberry. Does the Choppleberry save you? It does not. If I hit this, this dies. I might not even get to use Entrainment here, which is kind of sad. I might just pop it against, like, Glacier or Annihilate if he brings that in. He might make a double to Annihilate. If he does that, that's gonna be very good. That's a very nice play from him. Nope, he just lets me hit it. And that's a dead Heatran. Okay. That is the first KO for Lilligant. Cool. What does he bring in here, though? Okay, I'll minus that defense again. -1 special defense. He didn't bring any of his Intimidators. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. A +1 Leaf Blade does 81 to 95 to a bulky Annihilate. Oh, wait a second, Gardevoir. That's a Choice Scarf, right? Oh, Jesus Christ, that gets deleted. And I'm faster because I'm +1 speed. If I hit this, this literally just dies. 146 to 172. So even if it's defensive, I feel like it dies there. Ah, there's the hustle. Yeah. I am at full. I'm at -1. I'm stupid also, yeah. That checks out. Also, he did not trace me, I just realized. If I hit that Leaf Blade... Alright, you know what? Time to click button. Because he's a special attacker, there's not much he can do to me. I'm gonna write it down. Arak kills. Doesn't matter what you send in here. The only thing I need to do is weaken his team enough for... Yep, okay. Let's see if he's Water Absorb. Oh, Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt will not appreciate this, sir. Yeah, no, a Belly Bolt does not take that. Defense does not matter. And I'm pretty sure, because I made it 40 speed specifically so that if he speed creeps me, like he'll have to have a really peculiar speed stat here to outspeed me. Oh, he's not even gonna let it go down. Does he have water absorb? He does have water absorb. Yeah, okay. That is indeed fine. That means he doesn't have unaware. I just realized. Does this just win? I feel like Comfey might just win now. I'll go to Center 6 here. Center 6 is a pretty good matchup here. Misses Toxic, which is unfortunate. I'm actually gonna U-turn here. That might have been a misplay. I feel like he goes Annihilate here. But the thing is, if he goes Annihilate, it gets me priority. He should fear Grassnote here. He has to fear Grassnote, because otherwise he did not fear the Grassnote. What the fuck? Did he go for an... Okay, well... Does he not know about Grassnote? He had Ice Beam. Okay, well, we eat that. Bro, no way. There's no way Terra Blast tossed me out, right? Go for an unfreeze here, because it's the only thing I can do. That freeze sucks ass. He does go Glacier here. If I thaw here... You know what? Even without a thaw, I feel like it's well worth to Terra Blast here. Or do I want to save for Terra Water? Do I have a reason to save for Terra Water? I don't think I have a reason to save for Terra Water. I think Terra Fire is just my play here. Hey, I'm a fire type. I'm using a fire type move. I can unthaw with this, right? It's a statue. It's literally... Because it's frozen. It's literally a statue. God damn you. We eat those. I just need a little bit of chip on this, is the thing. Bro! Bro, he's getting so lucky. He's getting so fucking lucky. What is this? Dude, I did not wait to 1 AM for this. Hold up, we're checking right now. I feel like this might be an AV set or something. Attacking in color does a lot of damage. I feel like this is just the play. Because what does he do to this realistically? I'm just clicking the button again. Dude, I got so cheated out of Comfey. Like, that damage on this was all I really needed. And that's from an Ice Beam freeze. I'm fine if he switches out here. Yeah. Yeah, go back into that thing. It's fine. I'm taking you down. That's not... Okay, well, I fucked it up. I'm getting very tilted here. And he lands the Toxic, of course. Dude. This is such a bad start to the season in its entirety. He is not unaware. If he Toxics again here on the switch or Ice Beams, that's fine. He's not gonna ground move here. I'm really bulky. Ice Beam more Toxic here. Yeah, Ice Beam. Alright, let's see here. To a Quagsire. Let's say Fist Death, because that's likely what it is. Earthquake does not kill me. And I think I just hit 2 Psychics. Huh? Excuse you? That is a special defensive set. You have Mystical Fire or something? Or Nuzzle? You do have Mystical Fire, but I get a Spadef buff, so that's actually good for me. Dude, that freeze is just messing me up. That's a 1 and that's a 2. Just kill this. Alright. Crown kills guard. That was a really special defensive set. I don't kill a Heat Vent, is the problem. Annihilate does come in here. But it doesn't... Hold on. Rage Fist does not kill me from here. What if I command on them? Because Rage Fist does 31 to 38. It might kill me. I am defensive. Yeah, no, that doesn't do anywhere near enough. How much did that actually do? Can I live another one? That's risky. I feel like I just have to Psychic here. If it's with Taya Berry, that's insane. Okay. It will definitely kill here now. Oh, Defiant sucks. Oh, sir. Wait. He fucked up. This thing has no priority. I think I Tachyon Cutter here. Because it also hits Heathen for... Actually, Psychic also hits Heathen. So, yeah. So, Crown kills Ape here. Which means we also get a Focus Blast. On the Heatran / Glacier. Focus Blast on Heatran, Tachyon Cutter on Glacier. We still have Grass Knot. If you're Earth Power here, you might not be in a very good position. Because I do have 2 Spadef boosts. Let's see here. Quag, Gyre, physically defensive. Toxic, Ice Beam, let's say Earth Power. But I am at +2 Spadef. Does 14 to 17% if he's not invested. And that does a hefty chunk. Do I live this? I live this. Oh, wait. Crown kills Quag. Did we come back from this, actually? That's great, because now, what's it called? Is gonna have to eat a Tachyon Cutter. The thing is, right? Yeah, I feel like he has to go Heatran and Earth Power. If he Magma Storms, he has a chance of missing me. Let's say Heatran here. If it's offensive, right? If it's offensive, it has a chance to die to Focus Blast. Glacier. Alright. It might be AV. In which case we find out about that now. Tachyon Cutter should kill a non-AV variant. So let's see if it is in fact AV. Yeah, that is AV as hell. But that's fine because that does mean we KO it after. Alright, now the question here, right? Is... Okay, that looks to be about that much. Break does kill this. Does kill Crown. Break should always kill this. Yep. Oh, communication was interrupted. Do you want to continue? I don't know. Do I want... I mean, to be fair, right? At that point, I won because I have Break to break any potential balloon, and then I can bring in Garchomp and just Earthquake it. So at that point, I did just win. Let's see here, because deaths here are. Oh no, Heatran was already dead. So Heatran is dead. Gardevoir, Ape, Quag, Glacier is dead. What was the last one alive? Oh, it was that, like, half health. Oh, yeah. It was the half health belly bolt. The, like, quarter health belly bolt. That would have just died to a brick break, pretty much. I'm pretty sure. And if not, I reckon it would just finish it off, and so would Garchomp. So, either way, I think I won that. So... Alright, yeah, Lupin and I just agreed that, you know, I was gonna win anyway. I'm pretty sure my brick break... Actually, I should calc that. Let's say belly bolt, physically defensive... Grass Knot does enough to that, actually. So, I would have won that either way. And, yeah, we just decided to call it there. We pulled that back out, because that went very bad at the start. But Iron Crown pulled his weight, and, you know, I am so happy that I calced around Annihilate. Because I saw that without a boost from attacking it, it wouldn't do enough damage to kill me, which allowed me to get the Calm Mind off. Hold up, I want to see this. Oh my god, Jesus. Do I have a thing for charged up? I don't think it has a thing for charged up. Oh, battery maybe. Yeah, okay. I reckon it would have eaten a hit, so it would have also taken out the belly bolt. Damn. Alright, well, that's our first week of the ATBA. I'm sad I didn't get to use the Lilligant set, because that would have been crazy, but I, of course, hustle. You know, it's always a risk, even with Whitelands. So, we're going into this strong with Iron Crown being very much MVP, and with that I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.